Hello everyone, this is Arafon playing Lady Knight Saga. Between last episode and this one, I did some grinding for materials and a few other levels, because this time I'm planning on coming back here and taking on Kaguya again. Last time it ended in not great. I wouldn't say outright disaster, but it's a series of battles, it's a slog, I wasn't really prepared for it. And you want certain resistances for this, so check my setup. Stella, as usual, has the Solar Sword, which is, of course, really good. The shield you can make with alchemy that protects from debuffs. I have her with the Star Drop, which has good defense and protects against status effects. Hermit Purple will defend against holy and light attacks, because we saw a number of those. And Barbarous Pearl, which protects against... Mainly I want this for fire and wind, which you were seeing a lot of. I'm bringing Maria. I finally made the Holy Dragon Staff from the half-broken staff we got in the tower from the Fallen Goddess, and some mana crystals from the final dungeon. This gives you a ton of spirit, which is good for mages. I have her with the Moondrop, which is resist all elements, all damage types, really, includes physical. I have her with her corset that she starts with no defense, but prevents status effects, so I want that. And I gave her the Tablet of Knowledge for another 24 spirits, so she's up to 180 total. That's kind of a lot. I'm bringing Zephy. I haven't used her that much, but she is one of the strongest fighters. I have the Artifact Sword on her, which is the strongest two-handed sword, plus 5 defense on top of that. The Gimmick Charm. It's not great defensively, but it does protect you against light and paralyze, which paralyze got to be a big problem later on. She's using the Pinky Dance, which gives you fire resist and prevents against confusion. I think some of the fire attacks Kaguya was using do inflict confusion, but I had everyone with immunity, so it didn't show up. And the Lunar Tiara on her for some extra physical resist to make up for the low defense on this, and extra spirit element resist, so fire and wind again. I'm bringing Nanahime for more recovery ability. She's bringing the Aged Grimoire from the scholar who wanted the Monster Girl stuff. That gives her good attack power, as well as a pretty solid 26 spirit. The Phoenix Rod would be a little more spirit, but eh. She's using one of the Holy Dragon Swordstones, so that will give good defense as well as protect against. I'm mainly concerned about light and holy here. A Sporting Line to give her paralyzed immunity and more stats, and the White Cat Ears for confusion immunity. This does not give her any fire resistance, which is not ideal, but actually I might want to change that. Didn't she come with the... Yeah, the thing she came with gives her fire, holy, and light resist. Problem is that would compromise her defense even more. Maybe I want the all resist on... The same problem with Maria, though. Well, let's try this. And of course I have Catherine with her double hit sword. She's again using the Holy Dragon Wardstone for light and holy resist, mainly. Pinky Dance resists fire and prevent confusion. But she's also using this, which presents status effects anyway, so... Yeah, actually, I think I'll put her on the fire... or anti-fire band, so that gives her some fire resist. That means she's not immune to confusion, but I mean, we don't have any super great options. There's only so much we have as far as, being able to resist things. We only get one of these, so that's we resist all status. We only get this, and only Maria can use it. That's resist all status. We only get one of these gold ribbons to resist all status. And we only get one of these moondrops to resist all damage types, so... And I have to make trade-offs somewhere. Actually, maybe I want to give Maria that... Switch her to fire resist on her accessory. That lowers her spirit somewhat, but it's still pretty high. And then give Nanahime the resist all, so that she can still have the confuse immunity. Yeah, I think that's better. Let's save again. And give it a try. I also do have a better idea of what to expect this time, so that should help as well. So we get full intro, where she claims, "I'm so weak." And yeah, this part I checked, it's just scripted. Last 5 rounds and the battle ends. There's nothing you can do to speed it up. Her attacks are largely insignificant. But yeah, that flickering flame attack, I think that's the same as Nanahine's Onibi, so that's fire damage and confusion, which is why I want confusion immunity. But so far, so insignificant. That's where she's like, "Yep, this isn't working. Woe is me. Oh, I know, I'll have my subordinates help out." And this is where the real battle begins. Yeah, I think I wanted to start with her. I want to attack up the party. I want to defense down the enemy, and I'll have her attack down Shuten. Oh, she can breathe fire. I did not know that. And it seems to be physical based because Maria took a lot of damage there. Yeah, there's some wind there, but not that impressive. I'll have Maria heal herself. No, this one. Let's see. Yeah. Stoko was weak against Hoy, so try that. There's Fire All, which the mages are immune to because it's just not strong enough. Yeah, someone used an anti-debuff. Defense up the party. And re-lower her attack. Yeah, one down. And I think I want to focus on Sudoku now. At this point, I want to conserve MP. Fire Breath, not impressive. But this is still intro. Yeah, Maria's attack is going to be absolute garbage because her innate attack power is low to begin with, do a little healing. And she's using a weapon that doesn't add any. And yeah, first battle of many is not a problem. But again, it's the first battle of many. We have the Thunder God, we have the Wind Guard. Yeah, I think the thing with the Thunder God is these are drums, and the idea is you hit the drums, that's what makes the rumbling of the thunder. And then this bag is, it opens up, you open it up and the wind blows out, so that's why it's associated with the Wind God. But yeah, we want to focus on her. So Maria will defense up, Nanahime will spirit up. And yeah, there's that gimmick that as long as the Wind God is alive, everyone takes 50 damage at the end of every turn. And there's your wind and lightning damage. Defense down though. It's at the beginning of each round, not the end. Point is, you want to take her out as quickly as possible. Okay, Catherine's not looking good, so we'll have Stella heal. Because she's faster. No, her healing gets a speed bonus, basically. I think these had 5,000 health each. Have her keep healing. Okay, one down. I'll do some MP restore at this point. Yeah, Nanahime's doing decent damage with that book. And there. So there's that battle, and there's more. So yeah, we're now fighting Kaguya again, but this time she is actually trying hard, and she comes with 2 subordinates, so let's just smack them all. Defense up the party. Where was that? Up here. And this time I'm going to focus on Akatsuki. Because Akatsuki is the mage, was doing a lot of damage to the party, and also she has much lower health. But yeah, like I said, Akatsuki is doing a ton of damage with her magic. There's the revival. Actually, let's just use Saint Veil, because that will fully restore, except MP, everyone. And yeah, she'll attack down Hayabusa, because Hayabusa, I think, was purely physical attacks. Oh, okay, St. Vale's not a revive. I thought it was. Okay, then where is her revival spell? Oh, right there. It's at the top of the list. Now, one down. There's her curse, so that is lowering everyone's stats. Okay, it does seem I misunderstood how... Yeah, I've noticed this before. It seems I misunderstood how buffs and debuffs cancel each other out works. So what I thought was, if you applied an attack down when you have an attack up, that would remove attack up and apply attack down, but apparently they just cancel out. So you have to attack down twice to remove an attack up and get it into attack down state, so... Yeah, Stella keeps her defense and spirit up because she has the immunity to the debuffs. The others have attack and agility down because they started out neutral, but they don't have defense and spirit down because they started with the buffs. At this point, I want to focus on Kaguya. See, I think Nanahime is faster, so I've heard do the attack buff, and yep, this is removal of debuffs. That's removal of enemy buffs. And there's all the debuffs going. You can only show up to 3 at a time. But there, that will dispel all of the debuffs no matter how many you have, so... If you're getting hit with a lot of them, it's better to use the dispel than it is to use the buffs. Okay, Kaguya down. And at this point, it should be pretty trivial to finish out the battle. But I do want to recover some MP in case it's not the end. And yeah, without being able to get paralyzed, that went much smoother. 6,000 experience, 10,000 gold, which is a ton. Stella gained a level, Maria gained a level, Nanahime gained a level, Catherine gained a level. It's like ridiculous. How could I have... Shotai. Yeah. I can't believe I've been, putting enough of a pinch I need to show my true form. So yeah, it's not over. Yeah, regrets. Kokomade. The random katakana getting thrown there's throwing me off. Okay. Saint Dragon. It's kind of growling. Foolish humans challenging me. Behold my form. An incarnation of the Holy Dragon that something or other is the world. I'm not sure what that word is offhand. That's like she or show or display. So maybe something about manifesting the world. Anyway. Roughly don't think you can touch me. Okay. Let's throw in our buffs. Keep up attack. And I'm doing damage. And again, the music has changed. But... yeah, something about this feels off. Especially since it's not actually hurting. And yeah, Stella's thinking out, what is this? Is this really the Holy Dragon? It doesn't feel real. Like it has actual substance. It's as though I'm attacking when there's nothing there. What's going on? Ah. We can run away. That's not normally a thing. And we're getting laughter, and the crystal's back, and more laughter. Well done. Mayakashi? That's something like an illusion. Yes, it seems you had the strength to see through my illusion. But just that isn't going to be good enough. That alone won't be enough to strike down this monster princess. Whatever that says. I'm not familiar with that kanji. Take up your weapons. Not the night. Something or other, the radiance of the moon. I'm going to stand in your way with all my strength. Oh. I think that probably says Nue. It does. Yeah, the Nue being legendary creature, kind of a chimera-ish thing that's often depicted as having, you know, a monkey's head, a tanuki body, tiger limbs, snake tail or tails, etc. Yeah, you would have been better off to keep fighting in that illusion. I'm not as easy an opponent as that fakery, so yeah. We're getting a real battle now, and I'm not exactly sure what to expect. Yeah, I'll do attack, defense up, spirit up, lower enemy attack. Hopefully my resistances are still applicable, because I don't know what she uses. Oh, she's still using Kaguya's fire attack. That also does confusion, so good thing we have confusion immunity. Archer drive attack up the party. Spirit down. Where's the Catherine Slash? Was defense down. Okay, she can dispel debuffs. And follow it up with another attack, so maybe it's not worth it to debuff her? Yeah, and also silence. So silence immunity would have helped for the mages. It doesn't really affect the fighters, though. Kind of cloudy, dark breath. Yeah, let's see how her magic attack does. I'll have Nanahime heal because she's faster than Maria. I do like a good healing spell. Just got claw attack. Yeah, that was reasonably good, but actually, let's keep debuffing her. because she won't necessarily debuff or remove debuffs every time. And if she prioritizes it, that means she's not doing other attacks. Oh, never mind. We win. Okay. That went surprisingly well. Got a little more laughter, and it's like, there you go, that'll do. After overcoming many... I want to say that's something like tricks or traps, but I'm not sure offhand. Got the road you'll go is there. So yeah, continue walking along it, and do not falter. And yet, the residents of the heavens are, yeah, the monster princesses are nothing compared to them. Yeah, take this to heart. Knight with the... Again, I don't remember what this means offhand. I think it's normally like a more negative meaning, though. Yeah, Radiance of the Moon. And yeah, that is all 8 of them. Which should mean that the way is open. But I think you do actually need to beat the game to go in there. Let's take a quick look. Alright, the Miko aren't here because they're coming with us to do the thingy in the core of the seal to draw out most of the dragon's strength so that it won't be strong enough to threaten the seal for quite some time. Save, come in here. So before we came here, the lunar key reacted, but nothing else happened. Now the lunar key is reacting, and reacting more. That's a good sign. This is... And yeah, we even warped to a place. This now goes directly here. And there's another Miko-looking character here. It even says Miko ? But yes, to get in here, you need a password. But I don't think entering will necessarily be a good thing. But yeah. Enter the password? Wrong password. So yeah, we still need a password to actually do anything there, so... I assume that shows up in the ending somewhere. But, yeah. We have one optional boss left that is available before the post-game. I don't know if we're actually up for dealing with that, because... I mean, we only have 3... status immunity, general status immunity things. We have 5 characters. I remember the Singularity using a lot of status attacks, and also debuffs, and also arousal status. So probably I'm going to want the aggressive appeal on her to prevent that. But, yeah, I might end up needing to leave that until the post-game, depending on how difficult it is, because I think you do get more of the high-end ward stones then, which means more options for more resistances. But yeah, we'll give it a try next time, see how it goes, and if it doesn't go, then head to the core of the seal and take on the final boss, which I'll probably make another episode regardless. Regardless, this has been Arafon playing Lady Night Saga. Come back for another grueling battle.